It is October. We're getting ready to see the changing of the leaves. Looking forward to that, as well as Halloween. But it's also flu season, and you need to put getting a flu shot #1 on your calendar.
Yeah, it's all about your well-being. Melissa Morgan, Director of Infection Prevention and Sterile Processing, is here now from Cone Health to talk about what we can do right now to prepare ourselves from getting the flu. Now, Melissa, you can't stress the importance of getting that flu shot.
Absolutely, and I'm so excited to be here as we start the week of International Infection Prevention Week, as our theme is around vaccinations, and we know that the flu shot is the #1 and best way to prevent the spread of the seasonal flu. And everyone 6 months and older should reach out and get their flu shot by the end of October.
Melissa, I know we are just starting the flu season. Any idea how bad it could get this year? I know you don't have a crystal ball, but any kind of predictions here?
So what we know is that every season the flu is different. And so that's why it's so important to get that flu shot each year, because the flu vaccine is then dedicated to that type of strain. We know that the predominant version in the countries who see flu before us is type A, which is covered in the vaccine.
All right. Before we get into more of our interview, we want you at home to join in the conversation. What do you do to stay healthy and fight the flu? Some of your options: get the flu shot, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, and you take vitamins as well as over-the-counter meds. Vote now on WFMY.com/vote-now or on our new and improved app.
So, Melissa, how do we avoid giving the flu to others once you come down with it?
So the #1 way is to stay home when you're sick. Very difficult to do, but the most critical way to avoid giving the flu: also wash your hands. Soap and water or hand sanitizer will prevent that spread. You can use things like the Dracula sneeze if you do not have any tissue around. That will also prevent the spread. And then drink lots of fluids and stay active and energized.
Yeah, got to stay hydrated. Another question we're getting, especially as we head into flu season, is can you get the vaccine early? Will it wear off? Can we put that myth to rest?
So each year the flu is slightly different, and that's why it's so critical to get a new flu vaccine each and every year to have the optimal coverage. The flu vaccine protection does decline over time, but as we continue to get that flu vaccine year after year, we ensure that immunity.
When you feel sick and you have the flu, nothing is worse than having that feeling. I know #1, you want to stay home.
Right.
How can you get rid of those symptoms as quickly as possible? Because having it is really just yucky.
It is. It absolutely is. And unfortunately, once you have attracted the virus, you will have it for 7 to 10 days. So it needs to run its course. You should stay at home in the bed and get rest. Very difficult, especially for working parents and family members. You have so many things to do, but this is the time your body needs to recover. Drink plenty of clear fluids and water. Get rest, hydrate, protect yourself, and always wash your hands.
Yeah, you got to protect yourself. You got to be your best in order to give your best. So make sure you do stay home if you get that flu. I know it can be hard to do.
Yes.
Melissa Morgan, thank you so much for joining us here
Thank
today.
you.
And the message we want to leave is get that flu shot.
Yes, and wash your hands often. More ways how to prevent getting the flu on our website, WFMYnews2.com.